Hello, welcome back. Let's get on to this. Journalism. What's journalism? From what I checked and looked up, it means reporting, commenting, broadcasting, writing, sharing, spreading, showing, just presenting what's happening in the world. If we ask ourselves this question, do we have journalism today? To the best of my knowledge, we haven't got journalism today. What we've got right now is a scam. I'm focusing on the broadcasting, the reporting that's been done in relation to the war in Gaza, since everybody focuses on that. Sadly, we have to always talk about this because it's unfair that journalism has vacated, has left the world. Right now, we have a smear campaign. We have an evil machine that's sharing, spreading, broadcasting, commenting the worst slander, blood libels against the nation of Israel. I am committed to coming with my little voice to share what I believe is the truth, since journalism is effectively dead. Let's look at something. Let's take, for instance, now we've been hearing and listening about genocide in Gaza. What's wrong with Israel? They must really be such miserable, woeful failures at committing genocide. When the Gaza Ministry of Health reports that the population in Gaza grew astronomically since October 7, 2023, there are real genocide going on everywhere in the world. But the spotlight is on Gaza. Tell me why. Where are the journalists who do real reporting of this news? Oh, yes, before you blame Israel for not letting them go in there. Yes, let them go in so that terrorist Hamas will kidnap them and use them as another bait to smear Israel. Journalism today denies the fact, which was recorded and spread, presented by terrorist Hamas themselves as they actively carried out the crimes against humanity on 7th October. Journalism today denies all those. Many journalists and useless legacy media have refused to acknowledge terrorist Hamas as the terrorists they are. The journalism today is the direct outpiece, reporting verbatim as they're directed by terrorist Hamas through their various ministry of hell. There is no verification done. They just run with the lies on the scripts given to them, all to discredit and smear Israel. There are lies told about women and children, knowing very well that those lies will efficiently flog the emotions of people to keep blaming Israel. Oh yes, once you hear, oh, I'm a mother, I have children, I don't want them to die. I'm a mother, I don't want them to starve, I don't want to watch my children. Then you're just running. Oh, Israel should stop. Israel is doing so. The joke is on you. Journalism today, according to journalism today, not one terrorist Hamas has lost their lives in Gaza, only civilians. They plaster the photos of sick babies, sick children, as the ones starving from the war which was started by terrorist Hamas. Even when the truth comes out to show that those children have health conditions that have made them remain malnourished and emaciated, journalism stays silent, or they go on to share the truth in very unknown, minute channels affiliated to them. so that not many would see. Journalism today presents all the lies and on the loop all day, every day to manipulate, indoctrinate, and capture the minds of those still willing to be destroyed and deceived, and because they hate Israel so much. Journalism today, if journalism was to be used, was to be what it used to be, my friend, which is to report, present news fairly, justly, carefully, with dignity, truth, transparency, and fact, we will see and hear more about the wars going on in various other places, other parts of the world, instead of having Gaza plastered everywhere. And the fake Palestine chanted all over on through journalism, the work of lazy, wicked, uneducated journalists. What about all the decades-long massacre of Christians and people of other beliefs by Islam terrorists in India, Sudan, Congo, Yemen, or Nigeria? It's a daily affair now, by the way. The Druze in Syria most recently. Who speaks about all those innocent folks repeatedly? How come their lives are not important enough to remain in the news cycle each day, like the fake news being produced out of Gaza? There is no journalism anymore. What we have today is people, radio, TV stations, and all sorts of lying, legacy, corrupt, worthless media that must do all to cast shadows on the one Jewish nation on the planet and turn the world against that nation. The one thing that gives me joy is that against all odds, despite all the campaigns and gang up against Israel, that beautiful land and its amazing people have continued to survive and thrive all over the world and in that nation. I can factually declare here that journalism is totally dead and buried in the sea of lies, propaganda, deception, injustice, unfairness, hypocrisy, fiction, multiple standards used against Israel, and all things evil as the wicked puppet masters of the world would desire. Journalism today is dead.